Aion 2. Finally, I have some good news for you. A live stream from NCSoft have just ended, and we have seen lots of new interesting information regarding the game. And right now, you can see in front of you brand new trailer, including some combat. We didn't see any kind of user interface. However, within this trailer, we can see already beautiful graphic design and 8 original classes. That is not everything. You can see tab targeting kind of combat, and also, very important to say, no autoplay. But I'll talk about that in a second. I can tell you right away that I have seen incredible live stream from NCSoft, and we have seen actually lots of interesting information about the game. There is still lots of information missing. I'm going to talk about that in a second. However, information which we have get today sounds very promising. So let's dive into the video. Before we start, let me just say, subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more of Aion 2 videos in the future. Okay, guys, it was an exciting afternoon regarding Aion 2. In front of me, I have a recap of all the available information regarding Aion 2. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about first and main information. Aion 2 is going to be PC-based game. So it will be having mobile elements, and yes, it will be released on PC and mobile. However, NCSoft said it's a PC-based game, which is, for me at least, for Aion veteran player, very important and one of the crucial information from today's live stream. So, PC-based game, I was afraid of this moment. I was afraid what will happen regarding that. So it will not be focusing on mobile. No, PC-focused game. Another important information, also crucial for every Aion veteran player, including me, no autoplay, no auto combat, nothing auto, even on mobile. I was afraid of this moment. Honestly, also, I was afraid because we have seen in the past many new MMORPGs on PC and mobile usually were having lots of auto combat, lots of auto features, auto play, auto combat, auto pathing, insane auto things. However, in Aion 2, don't be afraid, it's now confirmed officially by NCSoft, no autoplay. Another beautiful fact which we have heard from developers of the game, in the game we will have 8 original classes: Gladiator, Templar, Chanter, Cleric, Sorcerer, Spirit Master, Ranger, and Assassin. For me, that feeling to play Gladiator, my favorite class, or maybe Chanter, that remains to be seen. But basically any class in Unreal Engine 5, that's amazing experience. That will be amazing experience because you know that if you're an Aion veteran player, if you have played Aion in the past, playing on CryEngine 2 was not really enjoyable experience, especially in massive scale combat. So now when I see 8 original classes, original beautiful classes, which we had on the start in Aion 2, this is incredible. So they didn't mention so far Painter or Gunner or Eatertech or a Bard or a Brawler class. And you know what? Even for the better. Honestly, even for the better. This is beautiful for the start. Now, regarding combat, which we have seen in the trailer, which you can see right now in front of you, combat is looking like tab targeting combat. We have seen you can move with your character while you attack. On few occasions when Ranger was attacking, also with Gladiator. So you can move while you attack, and it's looking like tab targeting combat. Is it really? That remains to be seen. Maybe a little bit of mix. I mean, it's looking like modern tab targeting combat, right? So I don't think this will be action combat kind of game, but let's wait confirmation from NCSoft regarding that. Also, we have seen in the trailer lots of flying. You can fly everywhere. They use those words during live stream. And also, what is important to mention right away when I'm mentioning flying, you'll be able to use flying mounts and mounts in general. In the trailer, we have seen few ground mounts and 1 flying mount, which is also beautiful, looking beautiful. 2 factions are confirmed. Asmodeans and Ilios are confirmed. And honestly here, how would look Aion 2 or Aion in general without factions? Factions are one of the crucial elements of Aion as a game, and I'm glad to hear, right, that Aion 2 will have 2 factions. Regarding RVR, and PvP content in general. Just to let you know right away, we'll get more information in the next live stream. There is no any kind of date for now regarding next live stream. However, next live stream we'll get more information regarding classes, deeper dive into the classes, and regarding RVR PvP. This live stream actually, they didn't mention too much PvP in generally. They were kind of silent regarding that. However, they did mention regarding PvE. We are getting lots of dungeons for players to play. Solo dungeons, party dungeons, and raids. Also, what is interesting, we are going to have region-wide party matchmaking system, which is not a surprise for one next generation modern MMORPG. So regarding PvE, they did specifically mention lots of content, lots of dungeons, solo, party, and raids with the matchmaking system, which will be region-wide. Another interesting information here for everybody who likes, who enjoys in storyline of Aion, because I was also wondering about that. How will this fit Aion 2 with original Aion story? So storyline of Aion 2 is basically continuing 200 years after original Aion, which is a logical thing because we have two factions. So we are now after destruction of Tower of Eternity, right? And after Great Cataclysm, and we are 200 years after, which is also very cool. Now, regarding servers, that is interesting information. Separate servers will be available for each faction, so there won't be any problems with balance between factions. So this is kind of strange, I have to admit. So how will work then PvP between factions? Because if you have separate servers, there won't be any rifting, or maybe there will be. Maybe there will be rifting, but you need to move to another server to go to rifting. I mean, it's very hard to say, right? How will function open world RVR PvP content if there will be separate servers for each faction? So one server, one faction. So that's kind of strange, I have to say, but we will need to hear more information regarding that in the future from NCSoft. Underwater combat, I think in the stream we have seen character diving. Definitely you can dive, not only swim. Yes, of course, swimming is there, but also diving. However, underwater combat, did I mention in the stream? I think I heard words exactly underwater combat, but let's see about that. That could be exciting. Regarding size of the map, we have get information that it will be 36 times bigger than original Aion, which is already a massive map, right? So Aion originally had a massive map, 36 times bigger. It's extraordinary. And we have seen within the trailer, right, which you are watching right now in front of you, you can see really beautiful regions, really modern, beautiful graphic design of Unreal Engine 5. So we have seen also a little bit of character creation during the live stream. They have shown us a little bit of teasing regarding character creation. However, I mean, what to say? Unreal Engine 5 character creation, it will be incredible, right? Characters in Aion are looking extraordinary. Can you imagine how in general they look characters in Aion with Unreal Engine 5? Even better. Now, let's go further with another interesting information here. This was regarding extendable weapons. So in Aion, originally, we had extendable weapons, right? Also, we are going to have them in Aion 2. Now, we have seen they have mentioned and showcased a little bit of Chromede from Fire Temple, looking differently, not like original old Chromede. This Chromede was looking full of fire and incredibly like fire burning all around. And they can mention extendable weapon. Now, if you remember in original Aion, from Chromede, from Fire Temple, you could get Spear, which was extendable, one of the lower levels weapons on the start, but extendable weapon. I'm not sure 100%, but I think I have heard correctly, there will be extendable weapons also for range classes, which could be a big surprise. In original Aion, you remember, extendable weapons were available only for melee classes, which is logical. How would you have like longbow, right, from ranger, extendable, or book, spellbook, extendable? That would be strange. However, it's possible. It's possible. Like somebody on the chat had mentioned during the live stream, maybe they will make range weapons originally, not extendable version, like normal version of a range weapon, shorter range. Let's say short range, and then extendable weapon will extend the range to normal range. Let's say, you know what I mean? That could be one of the solutions, because how would look longbow with, I don't know what, 50 meters range, right? That's insane. However, it's possible to do that if they make non-extendable version of the weapon, shorter range. And then you have extendable, right? It can be bigger range. We'll see about that. However, that's interesting idea. Information is here. Extendable weapons will be there in Aion 2 and possibly for range weapons, which is very interesting. Another question was regarding Cash Shop. They will give us more information about Cash Shop before launch, but they promise no hard pay to win. So how much Aion will be paid to win? Aion 2 actually, that remains to be seen. If you're coming from World of Aion, you know that pay to win is a big concern. Original version of the Aion back then, you remember when we have start 1.x, 2.x, 3.x updates, it was not that much pay to win. However, later with updates 5.x, 6.x, yes, Aion have become really hard pay-to-win game. So this is one of the concerns, main concerns of the players. Nevertheless, what I can see so far, like I said, they said regarding Cash Shop, we'll get more information before launch, but they promise no hard pay-to-win. So in today's live stream presentation from NCSoft, we have get actually lots of information regarding Aion 2. And I would say, guys, that regarding most important things, I'm satisfied. So, thing number one, no autoplay. No autoplay, no auto combat, and also what is, at least for me, the most important, Aion 2 is going to be PC-based game, not a mobile game. So mobile, yes, also additionally, but base of the game will be PC. Also, what I really like, really appreciate, thank you NCSoft, 8 original classes. Beautiful, just beautiful. I'll dream now, probably tonight. How will I play Gladiator or Chanter? Probably one of these two classes is my main, maybe Templar, as my main in Unreal Engine 5. Not only beautiful graphic design of the game, but also regarding performance on Unreal Engine 5, right? So mounts, underwater combat, 36 times bigger map than original Aion, lots of dungeons, a region-wide party matchmaking system, flying everywhere, tap targeting combat, everything so far is looking really promising. There is no any kind of release date at this point in time, which is kind of natural. They can mention during the live stream, they are now moving into FGT, focused group testing phase. They're going to have some internal, right, and external testings over there on servers in Korea. And release of the game in Q4, maybe November, probably November. I have seen mentioning in conference calls something regarding November. So end of the year, release of the game in Korea, globally in 2026. Probably you are interested mostly in that information. Globally 2026. They have decided this time for this strategy. Looks like NCSoft is going first for Korean release. They will then polish the game, improve the game, fix the bugs, right, and give to us a global players game in 2026. For today's live stream, I have to admit I was afraid regarding many things, but on the end, you know what? I feel pretty much satisfied. What we have seen regarding footage, you can see right now in front of you, is looking just incredible, simply incredible. And information, I'm okay. I'm okay with this. No autoplay, no auto combat, original classes, 8 original classes, and Aion 2 is a PC-based game. Crucial information, not a mobile game. So with that, I'll be happy for now. I still wonder regarding user interface. I wish that we have seen UI. We didn't. We have seen a little bit of combat, but that was kind of trailer combat, right? I wish that we have seen UI. How is looking UI for PC, not for mobile? We know how it will look for mobile, right? Probably. But for PC, I'm wondering about that. That is my only worry for now. Regarding pay to win, we are going to talk about that before launch and after launch. For now, you are now fully updated regarding what is happening in World of Aion 2. It was an exciting day. And what to say, whenever I see any kind of news regarding Aion 2, I'll make video here on my YouTube channel, so make sure to subscribe. And also, visit me on Twitch. I'm live streaming every single day, mandatory, about 6 p.m. Central European Time. Probably right now, when you are watching this video, I'm already live streaming on Twitch. This evening also I will live stream on Twitch. We are going to analyze all of this information. I want to hear also your opinion about this, what we have get today from NCSoft. So yeah, guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch, and see you soon with another Aion 2 video.